combination of students that make up Year 10 of 2010 will suffer a monumental blow when 7 members of our cohort leave us for wider horizons. Whether you boarded the CCHS train in kindergarten, hopped on halfway in Year 7, or stepped on board this year, you've all played vital roles in making Year 10 2010 what it was. So on behalf of not only Year 10, but the entire CCHS community, we wish Ella Canty, Maddie Ralph, Anna Stead, Alex Canis and Mitch Taylor good luck and success in all your endeavours in future years.
No one quite dominated CCHS sport quite like Ella Canty, whose lack of coordination made her famous throughout the school. Her short but sweet involvement in the SRC was extremely beneficial, and domination on the netball court will not be the same without her. Ella is a fantastic person whose intelligence, charm and companionship will be sorely missed at CCHS. Gosford is lucky to have you.
Maddie Ralph's wonderful contributions to school assemblies over the past few years will be remembered by many as a highlight of middle school assembly. As Maddie leapt across the stage, she leapt into our hearts, both on and off the stage. Maddie, your vibrant and friendly personality has made the sometimes treacherous journey through school that bit more bearable, and your enthusiasm on school camp has helped many feel like there was light at the end of the tunnel, when really there was probably no hope. We'll miss you lots, Maddie, and hope to see you in the Australian Ballet sometime in the near future.
Anna, your kind and helpful personality is what makes you so adored by your peers. Your involvement in school sport, including football and hockey, have been a fantastic asset to the school, and your highline dancing displays at the Spring Fair have always been a must-see and a highlight for many. Your caring and bubbly personality will be a loss to our cohort, and we hope Lakes Grammar appreciates you just as much as we do.
From the very start, Alex has wowed us with her talent in the performing arts. Whether it be in drama and productions, singing in the various choirs, or even playing percussion in the orchestra, the music and drama departments will never be the same without her. The Rock in the Year 8 block will be forever known as your stage where you captivated the grade with her music. Your outgoing and determined personality is what makes you a key member of our grade. Good luck at your new school, and we can't wait to see you on Broadway.
Joining our grade this year, Mitch, aka Keith, John, Ryan, Tim Taylor, will be remembered for his colourful personality, generosity and strong sense of mateship. From the day he joined our cohort, Mitch quickly settled in, and it soon felt like he'd been at the school for years. Mitch was a mate to everyone and will be sorely missed by our grade. We wish you all the best in the future. And can we just say, there's a few students that aren't quite sure whether they're leaving this school or not, but we'd also like to wish Laura Hancock and Tom Howarth good luck if they do end up leaving the school.
So on behalf of the whole CCHS community, we wish you luck and we'll miss you all tremendously. Thanks.
Teachers and of course the Year 10 class of 2010. Before I go any further, I'd like to acknowledge Bryce's reflections of the HMAS Year 10 2010 and say that I was so impressed with that speech that I'm going to put it onto the portal, so some of you might want to download it and to remember that reflection speech by. So look out for it on the portal. Well done and congratulations again for those reflections. Today, I'd like to thank all of the Year 10 for sharing their talents and enthusiasm with us at this special celebration. A celebration that makes Year 10 special for all of you. This is a completion of what the New South Wales Board of Studies calls Stage 5, your school certificate year. We will soon be viewing a video, I believe, which is intended to look back on earlier years. It will no doubt be a nostalgic summary of many special events and highlights of past years at Central Coast Grammar. When thinking about this year in review, there were too many achievements highlighted to list in such an occasion as this. But I know I certainly shook many hands during the year's assemblies on deck aboard the HMAS Year 10 2010. Accolades for all types of awards as your continual achievement and growth were heralded. Some of those achievements included awards in science, public speaking, debating, music, sport, academic challenges such as Future Problem Solvers, the Duke of Edinburgh, language certificates, sporting trophies, and they go on and on. There will also be many awards given out to students at Speech Night next Wednesday. Many students also pursued interests outside of the school, including golf, cricket, tennis, skiing, singing, dance, drama, only to name a few, and we celebrate each other's achievements as a cohort. This year went by rather quickly for me, and I have heard comment from some of the students in your cohort expressing the same feelings. Do you remember when you were in Year 9? That wasn't all too long ago. Do you remember when you started this year in that beautiful, freshly pressed, brand new uniform, and you looked all so wonderful? That seems like a really long time ago, but it was still only this year. You should now be looking forward, planning and setting goals. In the past few days, many efforts were made to raise your awareness of leadership and group dynamics, and to better understand the important notion of resilience. You are a group, a sum of the parts, a sum of many parts, individual parts. How strong you become as a group is up to you. When you think about how quickly this year has gone by, put it in context. Take a deep breath and be assured that the next 2 years don't go by any slower. In fact, I think they might feel like they speed up. And be assured that the parents in the room probably will confirm that time does fly. Next year, you'll be starting Year 12. I've mentioned this before, but I'd like to remind you, next year, you will be starting Year 12. That's in Term 4, but still it's next year. So it's going to go by very, very quickly. Do you have the tools to help you reach your true potential? Think about what's in that toolbox of yours for successful progress throughout the next 2 years. I've just completed reading all your reports, and they're filled with advice and support for you to enter as you enter into years 11 and 12. I might also add here that they are filled with praise and encouragement. I was delighted to read about your achievements throughout this past semester.